Solar power is everywhere today. But have you ever stopped to ask a simple question? How does a silent sheet of glass sitting on your roof actually generate electricity? Is it the scorching heat of the sun or is it the light itself? The surprising answer is it depends entirely on which type of solar technology you are using. For the solar panels sitting on residential rooftops, heat is actually the enemy. These are photovoltaic cells and they generate electricity from light, not temperature. To understand how, we have to zoom all the way down to the atomic scale. A solar cell is built from two specially treated layers of silicon. One layer, called the N-type, contains extra electrons. The other, called the P-type, has empty spaces known as holes. Where these two layers meet, an internal electric field is created. When sunlight reaches the panel, it arrives as photons, the smallest discrete packets of light energy. But not every photon can free an electron. Only photons carrying enough energy can knock an electron loose from its atom. The internal electric field then separates these newly freed electrons and holes. Thin metal contacts collect the electrons and guide them into an external circuit, creating direct current or DC electricity. On its own, a single silicon solar cell produces only about half a volt. Engineers connect dozens of these cells together into a panel to generate useful electrical power. Here is the surprising part. Solar panels don't perform better on hotter days. As the panel heats up, the silicon atoms vibrate more vigorously, making it harder for electrons to move efficiently. The result is a measurably lower voltage and slightly reduced power output. That's why a bright, cold winter day can sometimes produce more electricity than an extremely hot summer afternoon. But what if you actually want to turn the sun's heat into electricity? That requires a completely different engineering marvel called concentrated solar power, or simply CSP. Instead of silicon panels, CSP plants use thousands of computer-controlled mirrors called heliostats. These mirrors continuously track the sun, reflecting and concentrating enormous amounts of sunlight onto a single receiver at the top of a central tower. Temperatures at this receiver can exceed 500 degrees Celsius. That intense heat is used to boil water into high pressure steam or to heat molten salt, which stores thermal energy for generating electricity even after sunset. The high pressure steam spins a massive turbine which drives an electrical generator to produce grid scale power. It's exactly the same thermodynamic principle used in coal-fired and nuclear power plants. The only difference is that the heat comes entirely from concentrated sunlight. So the next time you hear someone talk about solar energy, remember the first principles. Not all solar technologies work the same way. Rooftop solar panels use packets of light called photons to free electrons and generate electricity directly. Concentrated solar power plants use the sun's heat to create steam that spins giant turbines. Two completely different engineering solutions, both powered by the same sun. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that subscribe button. And let me know in the comments what surprised you more. That solar panels use light instead of heat, or that some solar power plants don't use solar panels at all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.